Kansas City hot dogs? No, they're Kansas City steak dogs, made from real steak trimmings. These are huge, they're flavorful, they got a snap to them like there's no tomorrow. If you want the set of 12, here's the deal. Feature price $39. If you buy more, you save $19 on the set of 24 for only $59. And both choices are on 2 easy payments of $19.50 or $29.50 with a credit card. Greg Shockley, Kansas City steak chef extraordinaire.
What's up, my friend?
My friend, it's good to see you.
Good to see you too.
It's summertime,
yes,
and we're celebrating with a gourmet holiday. And boy, I'll tell you what, this takes your 4th of July grilling experience from here to about here.
Yeah.
And they can't see me from here to about here. But they aren't just your regular hot dog at all.
Yeah, I mean, most hot dogs are kind of uneventful. Like, okay, we're going to have burgers and steaks, and we'll throw in some hot dogs too.
And you're like, okay.
Now it's the other way around. Now you're going to have the best hot dogs you've ever had. And like Dan said, they're actually steak dogs. A lot of you have seen us present our steak burgers, like you and I have, and we talk about how those are made from real steaks, from filet mignon and porterhouse and sirloin and ribeyes. Same thing. We're actually reserving some of those cuts of steaks, same steaks I just mentioned, putting them into these hot dogs. So believe it or not, you're eating a filet mignon or sirloin or New York strip steak hot dog in here.
And boy, do you taste the difference.
You really do.
You asked me how I like my hot dogs. With a hot dog, I like to smother it up with stuff. With a Kansas City steak dog, I like to eat it straight.
Yeah, you don't need it at all, but you know, hey, you know, if you like your chili or your sauerkraut going on there, that's fine.
Right.
Here, you take a bite of that.
Thanks. And by the way, look at this. This is a big dog.
3.2 ounces, over twice as big as most of your normal hot dogs.
Wait a minute. When I talk about that snap of flavor, it is full of flavor, and I don't have anything on it, Greg. I don't have to.
It doesn't need anything, you're right. Now, the reason is that Western Kansas corn-fed steak in every bite, putting our special seasoning in here, kind of the seasoning that makes a hot dog with a couple secrets in there, and then the casing. Like you pointed out too, when you bite into that, you get a snap, and then you get texture. Unlike a lot of hot dogs that kind of have that mealy, you know, it sort of melts in your mouth and you're not sure what's going on in there. Yeah. We actually grind these up a little bit more coarse, so you do get some texture. And this is really kind of more like a bratwurst. You know, bratwursts are kind of rich and robust and have that punch of flavor. And the hot dogs that we're having are just like that. You know, they're really no other hot dog.
I know this goes without saying, but just for someone watching, it is all beef.
It is all beef, all steak, all day long.
Yeah, already 200 ordered, M47095. Auto delivery is available. You can have these shipped approximately every 60 days for a year. Lock in that feature price, 2 easy payments, shipping and handling included. There's no obligation. And let's show the comparison. And then Rick just hasn't had enough to eat, and he's wanting to come in. Okay,
right.
So here's what you get in the store.
These are the store-bought hot dogs. Now, these are the hot dogs that we, you know, a lot of us grew up on, still eat today, throw them on our grill, microwave them, do whatever we do, okay? Notice the color and then notice the size, and we're gonna all of a sudden kind of peek out the Kansas City Steak Company all beef hot dogs. Now, these are actually all beef hot dogs, they say, all right?
Yes.
Look at the color difference. Now, last time I checked, this is the bright red, beautiful color of steak and beef. And this kind of beige color right here, I'm not sure what's going on, but notice the size too. Just about the same weight in both of these packages. There's 8 hot dogs in this package, and there's only 4 in here. That goes to show the beautiful size.
They're huge, and they don't shrink like some of those other hot dogs. Okay, so obviously, Greg and I, real men. Let's bring another real guy.
Rick, what do you like on your hot dog?
Rick, come on.
You know what? I like simple, man. Just a little bit of mustard.
Mustard, you got it, man.
Oh, really?
I got to tell you just one thing I want to point out, and you know this. If you want to add another marketing guy to this company, my father-in-law, Jim Jensen, he is absolutely 100% in Kansas City Steak Company.
Really?
Every time we just send him fillets, these bone-in fillets. He loves
they're awesome.
this brand. So, Jim, if you're watching, you've never tried the steak dogs before?
Come on, Jim. Come on in. There's your son-in-law eating that steak dog.
They're not like a regular hot dog.
Nope, they are not.
Not at all.
Anything like a regular hot dog.
Another level.
It is.
Yeah.
Good.
I love it.
Jim, go for it.
Thanks, Rick. All right, Jim, and everybody else watching in Rick's hometown of, it starts with an O up in Minnesota. New Ulm. It starts with a U. I don't know.
Minnesota.
That's because of Minnesota, yeah. And I'm from Michigan.
I'm from Chicago.
And you're from Chicago.
Yeah, so we got a
Illinois,
Midwest going on.
Midwest. Let's say hi to 400 already ordered. Let's say hi to Patsy.
Hi, Patsy.
In California. Patsy, how are you?
Hi there. I'm in Tehachapi, California, and I want to tell you these hot dogs are the best hot dogs in the world.
All right.
Now that's
We
saying
had them
something.
for Father's Day yesterday and for my birthday yesterday. I'm 79 years old.
Oh, well, happy birthday.
God bless
Thank
you,
you,
Patsy.
and-
Happy
Well,
birthday.
Patsy, we both agree with you that they are the best hot dogs in the world, but why don't you tell everyone why you think they're the best hot dogs in the world?
Because they taste the best in the world.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, you know, Patsy, most hot dogs don't have a lot of flavor, do they? But these,
No,
I don't eat most hot dogs
Right.
because they're waste material.
they are. And Patsy, do you know what those hot dogs that we used to all eat, did they look anything like this? Did they have any juices coming out of them like this beautiful hot dog does? No, right?
They certainly do.
Yeah, nothing
not.
going on.
wow.
But these cook up beautiful. They don't shrink. They have this great crisp bite when you bite into them, and they're so juicy they could run down your chin if you didn't have them in a bun.
Well, Patsy, and you could have probably picked anything to have for your birthday, and you picked the Kansas City
Yes,
steak
hot
dogs. That's awesome.
all right. I love it.
That's-
I did. I chose them because we have them for my birthday every year.
Aw.
Good for you.
Tradition that we have these steak hot dogs for my birthday every year.
Well, happy birthday to you, Patsy. Happy Father's Day yesterday to all the fathers. And what part of California did you say you're calling from?
Tehachapi. It's a little town way up in the mountains.
Very nice.
All right.
Is it in the northern side of the state, northern end, or southern?
In the central part of the state.
Well, I missed it with both ends, right in the central.
It's a big
Very
place,
good.
Dan.
Yeah, it is a big state. Well, thank you so much. Big steak dogs for the big state of California. Thank you, Patsy, and happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
Thanks,
You're
Patsy.
welcome.
Bye-bye.
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 All right, over 500 of these
All
have
right,
been ordered.
we're making
getting
yours
more
now.
limited in the set of 24. These are Kansas City steak dogs. A top find, a superstar product on the day. We only have a handful each and every day on QVC of items that are top finds. This is one of them. Why? Perfect for our 4th of July
This is his.
grilling special. This is the one, oh yeah, I like a little onion. They will arrive in time for the 4th of July. With a credit card. But man, get the compliments. You're going to have feedback on these for the 4th of July.
They are.
right?
They're really special. And like I said in the beginning of the show, you know, most people overlook the hot dogs. They're just maybe for the kids or something, you know, just throw hot dogs on the grill for the
Right.
kids. No longer. I mean, you know, when we first came out with these hot dogs about 5 years ago and we came here to QVC, we were going to make the best
So
hot dog
good.
we could make, or we weren't going to bring one here. You know, it's the Kansas City brand. We've been known for over 80 years and over 20 years here, so we're not going to bring something that, you know,
Right.
just a normal hot dog. We
And
want to
again,
bring the best
with
one
a
you could
hot
get.
dog, you're not sure what's in it. What's in this?
All beef, all steak, that Western Kansas corn-fed steak that we've been known for all of those years. Remember, it's the same lean trimmings that we make our steak burgers. So if you love our steak burgers, it's the same great ingredients. We had our special spicing, you know, the spices that make a hot dog, and then that great casing, which I really love because I think people really overlook the importance of that. When you bite
Right.
into it, getting that great snap. And the casing also really ensures
Love
that,
that.
great flavor stays inside.
Right.
And then again, notice, when I cut into this, you see juice, you see life going on in there. You just, you know it's going to be really taste great just by looking at it.
By
That's
the way,
really quality.
I need to remind you of something. This is the last month at that featured price, so lock it in. What's today? June 20th already.
believe that. We're
Boy,
almost-
June's going by
Hey,
quickly.
July 4th. These need to be on your grill for
On
July
your grill.
4th.
Let's do it. M47095. If you'd like the set of 12, it's $39 or 2 easy payments of $19.50. The set of 24, you're going to save more money at $59. You're going to save $19, 2 easy payments of $29.50. Shipping and handling's included. Get these for 4th of July. Enjoy them throughout the summer. You might order a couple sets at this price point, M47095. Let's say hi to, it looks like Marloa from California. Hello, Marloa. How are you?
Hi,
Hi,
how are
Marla.
you, Dan?
I'm doing good, Marloa. This is Greg. You're on with the two bald guys.
Hey, that's good looking, guys.
That's what we're known for right here.
Thank you, Marlo. Did you hear she said good looking?
Yeah.
You made our day, Marlo. Wow. I love your name, by the way. Is it Marloha?
Yes, it is. It's Hawaiian.
Marloa.
Nice.
Awesome. Well, have you tried the steak dogs, or is this a first for you?
No, we've got them in the past, and the kids just love them up, and they are so filling and so delicious that I don't have to worry about anybody going hungry because they get filled up so fast.
Well, that's a good
And-
point. They're 3.2 ounces.
Yeah, they're
way
big.
bigger. Did you notice
Yeah.
how huge they are?
Yeah.
Yeah. But what about the
Yeah.
flavor, Marloa?
Oh, it's just delicious, and it's like having a a steak. It's not like having a hot dog.
Right.
It is. It's got
Absolutely.
texture, it's got flavor, it's got richness, right? It's not just your bland,
yeah.
normal hot dog.
No, and it's one of those things that they look forward to when I bring them out. And they're not big steak eaters, but when I bring the hot dogs out, they wipe them clean.
All right. Love to hear that.
Well, that's great. Marloa, would you bring these to a luau?
I'm not Hawaiian.
Oh,
but I got
okay.
Hawaiian.
But the name's-
No, but if I were Hawaiian, I probably would.
Why not, right?
I say let's go for it. Although I don't look real great in a grass skirt, but I'd try.
Me either.
Just one day. Marloa, you have been delightful. Thank you for stopping by this afternoon.
Well, thank you for having me, and I hope that you have a beautiful day and a very beautiful and wonderful summer going ahead.
Thank you.
And everybody out there, if you haven't tried them, try them. They're great.
All right.
Thank you so much,
Well said.
Marloa. Yes. You have a wonderful evening, okay?
You too.
Bye,
God
Marloa.
bless you,
Bye
Marloa. Bye-bye. Boy, she said it all, though.
She did.
Flavorful, they fill you up.
Yeah, definitely. You know, and they're what you want out of a hot dog. When you're entertaining, you know, you want to throw great products, you know, whether it's our burgers, whether it's our steaks, whether it's our hot dogs, put them on there. Everyone's going to love them, and they will definitely be surprised and wonder where you got them. You're going to be a star.
Do you know how many these are? Is this 12 and 24?
That's 12, and this is going to fill your grill. You take advantage of that 24
grill.
pack,
Yeah.
you're going to fill that thing up.
Fill the grill.
Fill that grill.
1,000 ordered. Greg Shockley, you're the
Thanks,
man.
my friend.
Thank you so much.
Thanks,
Stay on
everyone.
the line. M47095, a top find. Last month at the feature price, you can get a set of 12 for $39 or $19.50 a month on your credit card. Most people stepping up to that set of 24. You'll save $19 at $59 for 2 easy payments of $29.50. They're huge. They're steak dogs. They snap with flavor. And ask about auto delivery every 60 days for a year, no obligation. Here's an update. Graham and Rollins, we started with 800 crab cakes.